Brilliance Audio presents No White Knight by Angel Payne and Victoria Blue, performed by Devin Grace and Jason Clark.
Okay, ladies, single ladies, that is, it's time for the bouquet toss. The DJ might as well have shouted last call during spring break in Cabo. I smirked at the comparison, which wasn't a far stretch, as the dance floor, otherwise known as a bunch of flat wood squares fitted together across the private San Diego estate's back lawn, was packed with female lemmings hoping to catch the coveted ball of flowers about to be tossed by the glowing bride. Giggles, doe eyes, slutty dresses, and sky-high heels abounded. I was tempted to sneer again, until the little throng seemed to part for her. Her. The tiny blonde I hadn't torn my eyes away from for the last 6 hours. Damn her. I would have been tempted to say it out loud if I wasn't so consumed with thinking about fucking her. Luckily, I only knew a handful of the wedding guests, or someone would have noticed my stalker moves as I navigated the party's perimeter, darting in and out of mission-style archways and their terracotta shadows, angling for a better view of the dance floor. Not that I gave a rat's ass what they all thought anyway. The only element keeping me around at this point in the party was her, the woman who'd consumed my attention from the second I'd spotted her earlier, while the wedding party had mingled with guests before the bride and grooms exchanged their vows. Oh yes, bride and grooms, and the three of them still glowed with happiness now, after openly exchanging rings of commitment to their unusual style of love. And I'm the big expert of love all of a sudden? I did, however, know a thing or two about unusual, and that description was getting a workout today when it came to describing that stunning little number and her stranglehold on my dick. What is this bullshit, the thrill of the hunt? There was nothing thrilling about this muckfest. As far as I could tell, she hadn't realized I was at the wedding, let alone near this hilltop or even breathing on the same planet. Funnily, 3 women out on that dressed-up plywood with her had already tapped their numbers into my cell phone. Just as fast, I'd erased all 3. They were invisible to me, even now. She was it. The quest, the prey, the big game kill in a tiny, sassy-as-fuck body. Damn her. I still couldn't stop staring at her. Taylor Mathews. Well, at least I knew her name. We'd met somewhere in the last few months, though I couldn't pinpoint the exact day and time. That shit was for people who had time to burn, and I wasn't one of them. The clock just wasn't that important to me. Things happened either before or after I operated on a patient. Before or after I'd changed a life. I had performed such a feat, emergency brain surgery, on the fairer of the grooms, Fletcher Ford. Taylor Mathews had been at Talia's side throughout the entire ordeal, but not just sitting by her friend. She'd fought valiantly for Talia, even standing up to me when she had to. Not a lot of men had that courage, let alone women. And from what I could glean from overheard conversations, Taylor had even remained in Chicago for most of Ford's recovery, too. So is she Talia Ford now, or Talia Newland? That was the last name of the other groom, his dark head tossed back in laughter while watching their woman prepare to chuck her bouquet. Maybe she'll just go for the trendy and hyphenate it at Ford Newland. Keeping the peace and all that. Can't be easy since they're both such stubborn bastards. Not that I noticed much of anything about them beyond the surface facts. Not concerned with the color of their fucking underwear.